Well, today saw a cold front pushing out the rain early this morning, and that is setting up some much cooler air to roll through the area, especially compared to the very warm weather that we saw earlier this week. That cold front now pushing into the eastern U.S. with clouds and rain far off to our east. Meanwhile, high pressure building back in yet again. That is going to make for a very pleasant weekend up ahead. But like I mentioned, it did bring a heck of a lot of rain, at least that cold front did. Most spots seeing around a ½ inch to up to 3/4 of an inch along the US 20 corridor and near I-88. You guys were the winner there in Lee and to DeKalb counties, with some spots getting over an inch of rain overnight. Some much needed rain. And now it doesn't completely erase the drought by any means, but hey, we'll just take what we can get at this point. But there are more chances for rain in the extended forecast. But for right now, we're nice and dry, nice and cool. Temperatures right at 60, if not cooling off further into the upper 50s. And in our football game of the week at Harlem High School, we'll have kickoff temperatures in the low 50s and then cooling off into the 40s later on. So you definitely will want the jacket if you are heading out to the football games or wherever you're heading out for tonight. There will be just a little bit of a wind chill with a few gusts up to 15 miles per hour. That's especially early on. The breeze will be cooling or calming down, I should say, as we head over the rest of this evening. Tonight, though, cools down to near freezing, not quite down to the low 30s, right about the middle 30s for tonight, as skies stay mostly clear and those winds do continue to calm down. And that sets up for a beautiful weekend up ahead as high pressure continues. 57 degrees for a high tomorrow. That's right on average for this time of year. So finally get to feel a little more like late October. Sunday begins to warm things back up again, getting back into the 60s as we start getting into some southerly winds that will be cranking up heading into next week. And that will be the first sign of ushering in a much more active pattern. So enjoy the calm weather while we have it this weekend, because we turn much more active next week. First off, it's the winds. They'll be kicking up by Monday, especially into Tuesday with gusts near or over 40 miles per hour. And then on Tuesday, we could see record-breaking warmth as we push back into the 80s again for late October. Very impressive there. And then afterwards, that's when rain returns, and that brings fall weather back into the area. So here's a look at an active forecast up ahead. Nice and calm this weekend, so make sure to get out there and enjoy it. Then those changes come in. Breezy on Monday with increased cloud cover. Record potentially tying or breaking warmth on Tuesday. Then the rain comes in Wednesday evening, possibly into Thursday. We'll keep an eye out for the trick-or-treaters there. But in your most accurate 10-day forecast, we'll notice that those temperatures do cool off quickly as we head into November with seasonable highs but continued chances for rain.